Hi Year 6, so this is your scarf lesson for today, and it's all about whether you should share or not share online. We're going to look at 4 scenarios: Melanie, David, Georgia and Max, and we're going to think about, when I give the information, would you share online? If you did, what might be the consequences? And if you were in this situation, what could you do so that it would be safer if you ever came across it and you had to deal with it? And there's one of them, the Georgia situation, that we'll also think about what might happen next. So this lesson might be something that you would actually like a parent to sit and listen with you to go through it. So if you want to stop the video for a few seconds and get one of them to join you, feel free. So Melanie's situation is she's on Snapchat and she gets a request from a boy she likes in the year above to send him a photo of her in her bikini. Now this is something that could happen when you get to secondary, so it is worth thinking about now. She gets a request from a boy she likes in the year above to share a photo, send a photo of her in a bikini. Would you do that or would you not? If she sends it and then this boy decides to share it with his friends, he could post it online or share it without her consent. This could encourage people to send inappropriate messages or further images or make comments about Melanie that could actually be hurtful and cause real distress to her. She could actually get into trouble as well, because it's illegal to create and or send sexual imagery of under 18-year-olds. It's called sexting, and that is something that is not allowed under the law. Let's say Melanie did really like this boy. What might be possible is that she could ignore his request and just continue to communicate with him by text, but not send any pictures at all. If you do want to share a photo, just share one of you fully clothed, and this applies to boys and girls. But again, she'd need to think carefully about whether Melanie knows him well enough to actually want to do this. And I think one of the things that I would say in all these situations is talk to your parents. The more you talk to your parents about being safer online and you share with them your thoughts and feelings, they will be able to support you in the right thing to do. And trust me, they would want to. David, second one is David. So David is playing on his PlayStation with his friend Hamish, and Hamish wants David to film him going through a tricky part of the game and send it over so he can see how to do it better. So David gets a request. He's playing with his friend, and Hamish wants David to film him playing this game, this part of the game that's tricky, so he can see how to do it. Would you do that? Well, it doesn't seem there would be any particular consequences as long as it's only the game that is being filmed and shared, and it doesn't lead to strangers or other people having access or playing online with you. You don't want David to be filmed and it to be shared with any stranger. If it does, then David would need to tell a trusted adult what's going on and consider whether what's happened, what would be the best way to deal with this if he was concerned or he was worried. What could make it safer? David could just go around Hamish's house. Now that's not possible in COVID times, so that probably is a situation where you would need to talk to your parents about the best way forward. Then we've got Georgia. So Georgia is filming her friend Nina singing her favourite Taylor Swift song, and she asks if she can post it on Instagram. So Georgia's filming her friend Nina and she says, "Can I film you and can I put it on Instagram?" Well, do you think this is a good thing to share or not? Well, if Georgia gets Nina's consent to share it, Georgia's Instagram account may not have privacy settings, which could mean that people they don't know could watch it and leave messages which could be hurtful and cause distress. That would be really not nice. How could you make it safer? Don't post it on Instagram, or make sure the privacy settings are on so that only your friends can see it and only your friends can comment. This means that even if they try to share it, no one else will be able to see it. But it might be possible for someone else to download it and then upload it again without her consent so other people can see it. So then you kind of lose control. once it's posted online. And this is really important. Once it's out there, you can't get it back. Remember that. Once it's out there, you can't get it back. Max is on Minecraft, and he gets chatting to another boy, and they've got loads in common. And the boy says, "Would you like a Skype chat?" Would you do that? You meet someone on Minecraft and you get chatting, and they've got lots in common, and he says, "Would you like to do a Skype chat?" Well, the boy might not be a boy. It could be a man pretending to be a boy. And Max won't know until he opens up that Skype chat, by which point it will be too late if the man is doing something that he shouldn't be doing on the camera, or then he's made this contact with the boy. How can you make it safer? Just stick to chatting online, or use the audio version of Skype without the camera to begin with. And again, make sure your parents know who you're talking to. If this person ever suggests that you meet them outside, just talk to an adult about it before you go any further. So there are the 4 scenarios. The one that I'm going to come back to is the one with Georgia and Nina. If Georgia agreed that Nina could put it on YouTube instead, something might happen, but she didn't check whether Nina's profile setting was just for friends. Lots of their friends could see the film and could post comments and again say really nice things or really unkind things. And they might talk about her singing, what she looks like, all those kind of things, which are really not nice. So if that was the situation, if it was there, what do you think Nina and Georgia could do about it? My suggestions are: take down the video, change the setting to friends only, tell a parent, tell a teacher, or tell another adult that you trust. So there are some situations that you might come across, or you may have heard your older brothers or sisters talk about, whether it's a good thing to share or not to share online. I really think you'd find it helpful to talk to your parents about any of this. You have the right to privacy, and so do other people, so think very carefully about what you share. And again, as I said before, once it's out there, you can't take it back, so you need to think very carefully. Now, what I would suggest to do is, just to finish off, you might want to, in your book, make some notes about what you've learned today. And if you have any questions about what we've talked about, please do email me. You know, I'd be glad to respond to you and talk things through. But I hope this has helped. Thank you. Bye-bye.